Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had my grandma on the phone. Family matters. Family matters, guys. I'm going to see her tomorrow at her... What do you call that? Like a place for old people. It's kind of harsh to say, but it's kind of what it is. But, you know, we're here today. We're chilling. We're about to invade England. And I'm super excited to see where Eivor is going to lead us. It's pretty epic. That whole time period is super interesting. I wonder if we can establish Danelaw. That would be funny. A little total war mixed in there. I would love it. I would love it. The raid system is awesome. I hope you guys are doing amazing on this Saturday morning. Welcome from Belgium, and let's dive in. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited as well. We're going to have we're just in front of Sigurd here. We finished last stream. We finished the whole of Norway, and the game crashed. Everything is all right. I don't know why. What the hell happened? I swear to God, if now it starts crashing, I'm going to be pissed. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. All right. I think did I get disconnected? It's awkward. Anyway, Danelaw was an actual thing from the 11th century. It's custom, well, where Vikings were so present in the English world that they actually enforced the Danelaw, the Danish customs and laws of Denmark. And it's pretty interesting when you think about it. And can you imagine that the kings and queens of England had to just abandon everything they had, all the control they had on their lands, to the Viking superpower? I love it. Just the idea of that is amazing. All right, and we're almost back. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'm gonna have to restart the whole of Norway. I'm gonna be so sad. I'll do it. Watch me, I'll do it. Maybe not on the stream. I don't think that's so fun for you guys, but I'll definitely do it. Come on. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Looking good. All right. Time to switch scene. And we're in. I've been watching Vikings Valhalla as well. The stream. What the hell, dude? What the hell? Why are you crashing on me? Maybe I should not be alt-tabbing. I don't know. Well, that's awkward. On a lighter note, I have actually, so weird. The current state of affairs right now. The whole world. I'm happy we got some gaming to just forget all that. It's a good thing, right? Makes up for no, it's funny because the Vikings actually started to invade England because they were bored. No, literally. They had so many wives and so many sons that they didn't know what to do with those sons, so they started to enlist them in armies and small bands. And, they went on adventures. Like, literally, that was the plan. It's like, oh, let's go on an adventure. Where did that concept go? So now we're going on adventures in games. Well, I don't mind, but... Damn. Don't you guys sometimes wish you had the opportunity to actually do that? Imagine, like, living in the 9th century. Norway is fully grown. There's so much people there. They don't know what to do with them. And then you go on adventures just like that. Isn't that amazing? You start training like crazy. I like the hammer. No! What the hell? Why, game? Why? Why? I don't think it's my... Okay, let's try another save. Maybe it's something about the saves. I wonder if we can go back and forth between England and Norway. I'll be able to finish the missions if I have to. New control device is being connected. The hell, Ubisoft? You cray cray. Maybe it's something about memory or GPU. Cannot handle. Cannot handle. Please stop. Quentin! Quentin is my name, by the way. Stop it! I think it's pretty fascinating. I wonder who I would be, you know? Be a small farmer, but you can just decide to go on the raid, you know? You're just traveling the band of your cousin or something. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's something with the cloud that's not working. Let's try that. I mean, GPU is doing fine. Memory is pretty high though. Maybe it's the memory just lagging. My CPU is at 100%. Why? It's supposed to be a beast. Wow. Wow. We're back at it. The hell is the problem? Ubisoft is using so much memory, and Firefox as well. Why? All right, you know what? Remove Steam. Remove... What else do we have? I'm not going to remove Discord. Good old games. Get out of here. I have Cyberpunk on that. See, I haven't played it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Crashing on load. Oh my. Open the games folder by right-clicking Valhalla and Ubisoft and properties. Open folder, right-click, disable full screen optimization. Oh, maybe it's something in the settings. Well, let me check that. It's not in startup. It's on loads. I'm sorry for inconvenience, guys. Alright. It's funny that everything worked flawlessly until now. Let's try full screen for now. Gonna be a little harder to switch between everything. But you know what? We're chilling. We don't need to switch. Alright, alright. VSync, VSync. Minimizing. Oh yeah, screen tearing. I know that. Ultra high. That should work out fine. I hope for you guys as well. I just want to get my task manager up so I can see what's happening. And then let's load. I mean, I got another load save here, auto save at 10:06. Let's try that one. It's only 1 minute difference. We should be fine. Yeah. Full screen looks a lot better. Wow, my CPU is really up and above, man. I have an i7. How is that even possible? First time I ran this game, it had no issues. Oh, it's working. Alright. Alright. Here we go, guys. I hope it says pretty on your screen than it is on mine, because it's absolutely freaking gorgeous. Let's speak to Sigurd. I think we're done here. Yes, sir. We got Vinks everywhere. We're very happy with that. And here, I remember we had that. Where was it? The mushrooms here. They were intense, dude. The mushrooms were intense. So intense, I could not handle them. Anyway, let's go to England.
Are you ready to set sail, Eivor?
I am.
I am ready.
It is time to go.
Water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Uh-oh.
Fate
Daddy's
flies
coming.
swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Oh, did he actually hear wind of that? Oof.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No. You must be his better half.
What is happening? Oh no, it crashed. No shit. Just send the crash report. Why? Why is the game crashing? And my everything, every resource was doing fine. I don't get it. I'm not going to reinstall that game, dude. Let me read a little bit more. Do I have an update on GeForce Experience? I mean, if I do, it's not gonna be for today. That kind of hurts. Let me check anyway. What else could it be? No, no updates. What is happening? check something. Let me check something. I'll ask GeForce Experience to optimize my game again. We'll see what's happening. All right. Are we in full screen? We are in full screen. All right, let's go. Hopefully it's going to work this time. Oops. All right. What's the plan for the weekend, guys? So today, streaming. Tonight. Tonight, yeah. After stream, I'm going to clean up my apartment here. And then I'm going to Antwerp, to my grandma's house. So I'm a little bit closer to where she is tomorrow morning. And then we'll do some spikeball with friends in Ghent. That's gonna be absolutely epic. I've been waiting to do some spikeball again for ages now. It's been such a long time. If you don't know what spikeball is, you're missing out. You should definitely buy it. It's only 20 euros. And you have loads of fun with that. You can do competition. You can do tournaments. You can just enjoy it with friends. It's super easy to start with it and really enjoy it. You have a very little but very steep learning curve at the start, because you got to learn the feeling of the ball, and if you don't put like 10 or 15 minutes in it, it's like a good movie, man. You gotta enjoy it. 10, 15 minutes. It'll be perfect. Okay, let's try the same save again. It was... Are you saving that on the clouds? I think it was another save. It was one before. Hopefully it's gonna work. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I really want to play, dude. I really want to play. I'm gonna try that shit again. Okay, let's try not alt tabbing like at all. Right. Can I actually even... I didn't even have a report for wide crashes. Maybe it's on my end and I can do something about it. But they just don't say anything. I mean, some people are developers, guys. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can do something, you know? That'd be so good. But no, they don't want to. It's not user-friendly. My lord. What a waste of time. It's bollocks in it. It's crazy. It's crazy. What a waste of time. I wish you could do more of it. Give me some explanation for why it doesn't work. We can do it. Alright, loads. Apparently 10:05. The Seas of Fate. I'm gonna resave if it loads. John's Vikings are mercenaries who may join your crew. Build a barracks. We're gonna build barracks? You what now? Whoa. Why did you press... I did not press escape. It just went escape automatically. So we're in Stavanger. Right. Another loading screen. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna save again. And my CPU does not like loading times. Huh. How much is it loading? Use the GPU, it's 24%. It's chilling. It's cozy. My GPU is like, we're good here. Let's do another save. And let's hope this one works.
Are you ready to set sail, Eivor?
I am.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
I thought it would be King Harold coming in.
This assembly? What are you planning?
It's only the daddy.
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son.
At need of independence.
There will be other victories
Crazy.
soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
I shall be his anchor.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No, you must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Alright. Raw materials and supplies. Are we actually going to build a settlement? I have no spoilers at all, guys. Oh, Dak. That's... Forgot his name. Oh, I can't command it? Bullshit. Alright, whatever.
Time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those bulls.
Ration your
I don't get a row.
We have an ocean to cross.
All
Dag.
right, you lazy back routes. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Ragi, sing a song to lift our roof.
To rouse the gods!
To rouse the
Inspire a mighty
gods!
fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
Alright. Wait, what happened? Is nothing live anymore? Can you guys hear me? Wait, what happened? Is nothing live? Okay. Because on Streamlabs it's not showing. Seems to be not working. Right.
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far sides, a new kingdom waits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven.
Well, that's being optimistic.
Brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England!
For Valhalla!
Okay, I'm pretty curious. I'm so excited. Is that Leia? I forgot her name. Alright. I did not expect that actually. Layla, maybe. There's an L in there somewhere. Oof, that cracked. She's getting old. I can feel that. What happened at the end of Odyssey? She seems to be in bad shape. Did she get tempted? Is that what happened?
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately,
Nice.
we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
If you can't explain it, it's probably God.
Brought you more electrolytes.
Just saying.
Oh, new and improved
Electrolytes.
citrus
I think that's a
flavour.
reference to
Thanks, Sean.
Subnautica.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
That's clearly a Viking. I wonder where they are. Probably in England somewhere.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Oh, that's Eivor? Holy fuck. Okay, no god, no Odin's vision. Can't climb that. I'm just telling you what I'm trying. I have a curious mind. I'm gonna try everything. Oh, I did not expect to be able to climb that. Oh, I cannot. I cannot advance further than this. Alright. I won't force it. I won't force it. The game has been very unstable right now, so... I mean, it's the same animation than Eivor, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty epic. How far can we go?
Layla, you can't run away from this.
Ah, okay. I tried. You never know. You never know.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting.
Talk for yourself.
Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord. Another satellite. Damn.
Can we go now? I mean, just behind there, right? It's not too far. Let's talk to Sean if he's in here.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Guys, give me some feedback if the noise, the sound is good, the graphics are good. Oh, Rebecca is here as well.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can
How
jump
did
back.
Layla get into this? I can't remember. When do we hear about Layla the first time, actually? I mean, it was before Odyssey, pretty sure.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Am I ready? Let's get some food going.
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Cereals.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Man, she's bossy. Is he just the guy that runs the errands? Isn't he like some kind of scientist?
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America.
Oh wait, Eivor went to America?
Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Crazy.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right. Sean has been busy.
Strange message, an audio fragment sent from an unknown location to your encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown with a signal beneath it? The signal was a code, led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug and good lord we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite. A Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is a big news, if we have it right. Question remains, how did these bones get here and why? So maybe it's not Eivor that actually came here. It's pretty...
You mind if I put some music on? Go for it. Cool.
You're just gonna stand there while listening to music? Okay.
That's quite nice. Soothing.
Soothing? What is that? What kind of fort is that? I have a hard time putting a date on it. It seems pretty modern compared to Viking age forts.
Let's have a look.
Oof. Yeah, I do that all week. I don't want to do that right now. No. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. When was that? May 11th. And this is December 7th. Wait. That's 2020. That is December. Okay, so this is the first one. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. Ram. Who is Ram? I don't have COVID. No. I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Ah, fuck. Talk about COVID as well. I don't like the sound of any of this, Leila, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about, how his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know what you are. I just want to know that you are safe. Rami, forgive the short email. I want to call, but I'm not using phones right now, and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip, and things get out of hand, and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for assholes. I don't mind. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story. I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email, but they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view. But not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year, bad, more than once, and I need to make it right. I know all of this sounds cryptic, it is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little. Here's the point, don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise. All this time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop. We'll celebrate Ramadan together. We'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I missed them, and that I'm doing fine. Your little sis, Layla. Good. I'm ready. One last message after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. The previous team made this mistake. They knew the risks, but they were sloppy, left traces of their activity on everything, digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen to us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They're impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I'm curious to know more about this air of memories epithet. It is not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you are interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you're not interested, or if you break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more and more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. And now we have incredible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. It can feel like we're living through a Yetzian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosed up upon the world. In many ways we are. But there is hope. There is a cure. Us. In the past few months, we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message that may help us reverse the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. You have a gift and a curse, the gift of all blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help it. From unknown, we can help it. Help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? Well played, Layla. Al, would your favorite baseball team happen to be Atlantis Eagle? What? Are we going to visit Atlantis now? Is that the next thing? English locales of notes. As your trips about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones, more accurately, they operated in Roman Britain between the year 100 and 430 CE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain. So I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or loss of faith, not sure, but we do know that it was several hundred years before the hidden ones returned to the island. And maybe Basim and Hitam are the first in a half century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire, London, Winchester, York, Essex, and Gloucestershire. These won't be the Saxon names, so you'll have to read between the lines. Okay, and do I need to write that down? I probably do, huh? Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna be a diligent gamer here and write the interesting stuff in. Leicestershire, London, Winchester. Tell me if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I am not a native English. I know you would not have guessed. But that's me. Saxe? Why is there an E after Essex? Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire. What is their problem with these names, man? These won't be animus animalis. Bex noticed these about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Aver's memories. Approach with caution. Oh, that's why the game didn't want to load up. We were in the middle of an anomaly in the simulation. They may be harmless, they may be induced occipital shock or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no, but if you're curious, well, I warned you. So we got animus anomalies. Animus, why can I not write anymore? Anomalies, damn. And pieces of Eden. I wonder if that's the animus anomalies look like the guys from, well, the weird visions we had. Hey Xander, how you doing, man? But that's very uncool. I'm gonna report you. Thank you. So this guy's gone. I wonder if those are the visions that we had. What was it in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and things like that? You just touched the wall, and then that worked, of some kind. You know, and you had those puzzles to resolve. I really enjoyed that actually. We don't know if any issue artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there. And this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled, especially around Stonehenge. Stonehenge. We're gonna visit Stonehenge, guys. Probably the first thing we're gonna do. I'm curious how it looks. How could that not be an issue site? Yeah, that would make a lot of sense actually. And we got S. Hastings here, from Sean, to William Miles. Cool. Preface: the transformation of Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been subject of considerable debate among our ranks. So wait, the Templars come from our order? Oh no, it's Order of the Ancients. And we were the Hidden Order or something like that. We have operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. With what little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions. It is commonly understood that the origin of Knights Templar dates back to 1919 CE, so that's after Christ. I don't know what CE stands for actually. And this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. But don't we... What? Wait. People like... Oh no, never mind. I forgot the first Assassin's Creed main character. He was around... I think that's exactly the date it was. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An early letter, this time from a hidden one, in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancient, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into these genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was of little use of our purpose. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past, focusing on the 9th and 10th and 11th centuries in search of assassins and Templars in his bloodline. He found none or minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Adrekert Thorvaldsson, an early 9th century, so 9th century is the century Eivor playing at. Century Jute, who sailed north from the modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing carving of a map that supported the mark of the location of Thor's hammer. Okay, we need to be looking for Alreker. Made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Alreker was defeated in battle and trailed as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Alreker's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic, no doubt, remains unconfirmed. So, where was it? Jutlands. I'm gonna write that down. Jutlands. Thor's hammer, because we want that. We definitely want that, guys. It's not. We're not joking. Outriker's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the islands. Oh, wait, I thought wasn't Jutland in England? Oh, I misunderstood that. So never mind. Jutland, we're not gonna find it. Settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern day, Leicestershire. Okay, so Loughborough. Man, I like it. There's a little detective work. Leicestershire is Loughborough. I would not have guessed that. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next live the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Bollocks. So, he probably died around Leicester. Okay. Oh, Ulrich's ancestors. Okay, never mind. So, Jutlands or Leicester. Right. We got some major.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake, and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the Creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief.
Shit. How long have you been muted?
Just a few seconds. They're like
hey, Zayo, what's up?
Complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him.
Assassin's Creed
I'm
3.
sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. and it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You
What
have
happened?
ecDNA.